I could adjust the camera so you can see a clear evidence of me bowing before you. Yes, please do, please do, please do, please do. Hello, and welcome to WebConfessional. This is a dark Yandere chat sim in which you work as an angel at WebConfessional, a place where you chat to sinners and try to get them to repent and atone for their sins. However, today you meet 3 utterly terrible characters, and your responses determine whether you're on their side or against them. Will you absolve or punish the sinner during your judgment? Let's get started. Type in username. I'm just gonna be Yinny. Choose pronouns. She, her. Let's create an account. Alright, so there are 3 love interests. Sweetkixx, UnknownError, and Starlight. I think we're gonna go with Error first, and then Kix, and then Starlight. Why do you message like that? You picked me. I did. Hello. Are you ready to confess your sins? Oh, so I'm the weirdo here. Yes. Are you excited to hear them? Oh god, he's gonna be like a freak. Are you supposed to ask me questions, or can I don't want to do it wrong. Will you tell me what to do? Fine. Tell me why you need an angel. Why are you blushing? This is hard. My heart is racing. I do bad things? What kind of bad things? Good start. What kind of bad things? I don't do a lot of bad things, really. But that's only because I live alone. We're about to be out-freaked. And going out by myself is too scary. But I think about the bad things a lot. And that's just as bad, isn't it? I'm so sorry. You must think I'm so pathetic. Can't even start describing what's wrong with me. You had to know I want this. We're about to be out-freaked. I thought I was weird. I think this guy might be weirder. I want this more than anything. I want this so badly, it's like I don't know where to start. Me when I see Higuruma in the latest Jujutsu Kaisen episode where he's like banging his gavel. I never wanted to be a gavel so bad in my life. Why do you want this so badly anyway? I'm lonely. I don't have any friends. I dropped out of college and work from home. Nobody out there really knows me. Nobody cares if I live or die. I'm the only person who knows exactly what's wrong with me and I can't stand it. I want somebody else to look at me and see who I am. Then why don't we start from the very beginning? From the beginning? Well, I guess people weren't very nice to me. And for a long time I didn't understand why. Why didn't anyone want to play with me? Why did they hit me? Why pour milk all over my stuff? The kind of hurt you carry with you your whole life. I mean, that's really sad. And the answer was so obvious it makes me laugh. It was me. It was everything that's wrong with me. I don't really think that's true. You might be a little freaky. Somehow they could all see it. And the worst thing is, they were right about me all along. Something inside me is rotten. I was just the last one to know. You sound more like a victim than a sinner. Maybe once, but not anymore. I don't deserve your pity. Excuses can only take you so far. I tried running from it too once. But no matter how far you go, you can't outrun yourself. My hands aren't shaking anymore. I've gotten comfortable talking like this. No. I've gotten complacent. It's not enough for me to confess this in anonymity. If I want you to see me, then you have to see me. I'm so scared. Aww, I feel bad. Are you afraid of me? Yes, of course. This wouldn't work if I wasn't. You're an angel and I'm scum. I lay myself at your feet and ask not for forgiveness, but something more. I need the kind of punishment only an angel can provide. Okay. I'm gonna call you now. If you don't want to see me, just don't pick up. I won't be mad. You've already given me so much of your time. Thank you for that. I'm still so scared. But please don't go easy on me. Oh, he's so cute though. Look at this baby. Hello? Oh, Dan, what happened to your eye? My eye? You wanna know about... Can't tell if we're being lured in by being unassuming or if they actually just need a hug. Really? Thank you. There was an accident. If I say too much, I'll get distracted. Maybe one day I can tell you all the gory details if you'd be into that. Oh, hello. Sir. I would be. Yeah, alright, so he is a freak. Absolutely so. We're chatting with a sinner, apparently. You look the way you look. Thank you. Which is nice. Just nice? More than nice. I'm bad with words. You look, powerful, confident, divine. I think this is the longest conversation I've had with someone in a long time. Someone who isn't my mother or my therapist. I'm not good at this. I don't remember how to do it right. But you ask questions, right? To find common ground? So, do you like scary movies? Yeah. I actually do really like them. They're my favorite. Oh, me too. We have something in common. Do you have a favorite kind? I don't think I can pick just one. Psychological thrillers are fun. I like it when I can't stop thinking about what happened, playing it in my mind over and over. But good old-fashioned blood and guts is just so... makes my stomach churn and my thighs clench. Yep, he's a freak. I like scary movies for as long as I can remember. I probably started watching them a little too young. Mom worked a lot and had terrible babysitter, but they don't really work on me anymore. I'm too aware that they're fake, I guess. I'm just stop being the same. Can't get that out of my mind. The panic I used to get from a scary story. So I went looking, right? for replacements. Tried horror novels, but that didn't come close, just words on a page. Horror games are fun for a while. There's a lot of variety out there, but it's still a market. Still predictable if you play too much. What it's lacking is the human element. The unpredictability of another person being in complete control of what you're afraid of. Tried so much stuff just to see what worked. Medical textbooks are good, mortician resources are even better. If you know where to look, you can find so much stuff online that... Oh, I'm rambling. Sorry. I like when you ramble about weird shit. You do? Thank you. You're strange, but so am I. Yes, I am aware you are an absolute freak. Luckily for you, I have plenty of weird stuff that I like to ramble about. You probably guessed by now that my interest in horror isn't purely for the craftsmanship of a good scare, but I wouldn't. You have to know that I wouldn't hurt a fly. I wouldn't hurt you. You can see that, right? I don't trust you. Press X to doubt. You trust me? I just met you. You couldn't hurt me if you tried. Yes, you get it. I'm so relieved. Oh no. I don't want to hurt anyone. Never had the desire to. But even if I did, even if I hated you and wanted you to hurt, I couldn't. I'm not wired that way. I lock up, freeze. I can't even fight back, let alone initiate. It's perfect, isn't it? It comes so naturally to me. It's like how I know I was made for this. I've left you waiting long enough, haven't I? Everything that's wrong with me. Why I'm here? It's obvious. Could you just tell by seeing me? By just my voice? The way I shiver when you look at me? See, I don't know if he's like a yandere right now, or if he's just really into like angels. Which, you know what? Fair. I would be too. If like some multiple-limbed, multiple-eyed, multiple-winged creature descended and was like, be not afraid, I'd just bend over. Yeah, maybe I should just get into the BDSM scene. I feel like he likes being domed. I was always terrified that people would notice. At the same time, as sick as it made me feel, I always hoped that I hope somebody would notice. That somebody would do something about it. About me. The one thing I want is the same that petrifies me. Isn't that funny? It's not that funny, it's actually a little sad. Yeah, it is actually a little sad. I don't deserve your honesty, but I'm asking for it anyway, so... Do you see it? All I see is a cowardly loser. I don't want to say that, but I will. Did you just moan because I insulted you and called you a loser? Do you like it when I talk to you like that, freak? Yes, I'm sorry. Freak! I'll say you freak. You have such a nice voice. Such a powerful expression. I'm sorry, I can't stop my heart from pounding. I can't stop myself from getting excited. My body betrays me. It needs to be corrected. I'm sick, disgusting, perverted. There's something badly wrong with me. I like watching people get hurt. It makes me warm, sweaty, and envious. I want somebody to hurt me. This is so Akunohana. No, not just somebody. I want you to hurt me. Oh my god. Humiliate me, torture me, ruin my life. There isn't any hope for me. I'm not going to get better. I try and fail over and over and I'm tired. I don't want to be better anymore. I want to be hurt. But more than that, I deserve to be. It wouldn't be wrong. You'd be doing a good thing. Punishing a sinner. Giving me what I need. You want me to humiliate you. Call me names. Tell me I'm disgusting. Worthless. Good for nothing. Human garbage. I think I got carried away. Pain isn't just physical. I want you to hurt me inside and out. Stake your claim on me every way you can. It's not like I'm asking you to lie. You can just think of it like pointing out the obvious. I'm depraved for wanting this. That's what you're thinking. So say it. Vent your frustrations on me. Let me be good for you. Oh god. I'm gonna say you disgust me and he's gonna moan. Thank you for putting up with me. You're so patient. My eye is burning. Tears? Already? Please say it again. You're gonna punish me, aren't you? After all this is done, when you've looked at the worst, the most evil parts of me, can you promise me? Please. Oh, I can't have done all this for nothing. Embarrassed myself like this for nothing. I need this, please. Oh, I'll do whatever I see fit. You're right. You know best. I shouldn't jump the gun. I trust you to make the right decision. Even if it isn't what I wanted, I'll take it. For you, I can be good. Yeah, you take it, alright. We're coming to the end of our time now, aren't we? Thank you for listening to me. I'm glad to get this off my chest. I can't handle a normal relationship. I've tried and she was so nice to me, yet I couldn't love her. I couldn't get my body to respond. I upset her. I still feel guilty. I broke her heart by being broken. I feel so bad for him. I can't even like tee-hee and whoa at him. I just feel bad. But here with you, it's all different. I can't stop my body from responding. This is our first interaction with this guy as well. This isn't even 0 to 100 anymore. This is like all the way to the moon. Is that what other people feel all the time? I don't know how they can stand it. I look forward to finding out. You had a girlfriend. I don't believe you. I don't blame you for thinking I'm lying, but it's true. She asked me out halfway into our first year at college, but we never got very far for obvious reasons. I broke things off a few weeks after I dropped out. Before you make your final call, is there anything you want to ask me? Anything you think I might have missed or that might make your judgment easier? Are you stalling for time, coward? Yes, but not for the reason you think. I'm scared for the next part. But I'm excited too. Mostly I don't want this to end. It's time, isn't it? Oh god. Okay. It is. Good luck. I'm gonna need it, aren't I? This is it then. Everything I was waiting for. I'm lightheaded. I think I might be sick. The anticipation is killing me. Tell me, please, Angel, I'm begging you. What is your divine judgment? My judgment is thus. Judgment has commenced. What is the final verdict, Angel? Let's punish him first. Really? You mean it? Oh, good lord. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can't believe this is really happening. My hands won't stop shaking. You'll have to show me how to thank you properly after you thoroughly punish me, of course. Oh, that means I'll need what? I prepared a file with all my private information on it just in case. This is how you can tell that the freak's really into you. He just like doxes himself to you. It has my address, my date of birth, scans of my ID, my passport, my phone number, everything I could think of. I told you I'm a loner, didn't I? With all that info, it wouldn't be hard to make me disappear completely. If you wanted to, of course. I'm probably moving too fast, but I'm just so excited. If I had a tail, it would be wagging. I have so many ideas, I don't even know where to begin. You're my every fantasy made manifest, my every wish come to life. You're gonna completely ruin my life, I just know it. I can't wait to get started. Oh, good God. Never have I ever been out-freaked by a love interest. Maybe except for Toa, who locked me in a cage in amnesia, but still. So never some money with the file as a thank you. It's the least I can do. The dude is just going to come thinking about us stabbing him. The first act of repentance, if you will. I'm looking forward to many, many more. I can't wait to feel the sharp sting of your nails, the blunt ache of your knuckles, the bursting pressure of your teeth in my skin. I can't wait for you to get your hands on me. I'm gonna hurt all over. Thank you, Angel. My life is yours. Oh, God. Oh, God. Congratulations, Angel. Another sinner absolved. Not all sinners are saved by one session. It's okay if you need to take a project home with you from time to time. Your paycheck will remain the same either way and will be just as thankful for all your efforts. Keep doing your best and making the world a better place. Another sinner is awaiting your guidance. Remember, all will be well when you are well. Okay, let's load up. We are going to absolve him this time. So I got the positive punish ending, and we'll get the positive absolve ending, then we'll get the negative. But why? I thought you understood me. I thought I finally found someone who... I try not to question your judgment, but it hurts. I wanted this more than anything. I thought I'd finally get what I... Why did you do this to me? Why get me so excited for something I can't have? Stringing me along just to deny me at the final hurdle is so cruel. It's cruel. If what I wanted all along was for you to punish me, then deny me punishment. Deny me what I really want. That's the worst punishment of all. Oh, God. You're perfect. There's no other word for it. Thank you for your punishment. If what I want is to be punished, then I have to earn it, don't I? If I'm good enough, if I give you what you want, will you hurt me? I'll do whatever you ask. I'll clean my room, I'll cut my hair. I'll sleep in a cage at your feet. As long as you promise to give me my reward and do your absolute worst to me. My sweet, perfect, wicked angel. Wow, absolute freak. Let's go back into the negative one. Let's absolve him first. Oh no. People are so strange. You show them the worst parts of you and they still only see what they want to. Why have you done this to me? Are you trying to help me? Is this some kind of sick savior fantasy? Do you think absolving me of this is going to do anything but repeat this sick cycle? I can't believe you. You were supposed to help. You're not absolving me. You're just turning a blind eye. You didn't deserve your title. Hey, well, hang on a second. You're as deserving of punishment as I am, but it can't be me that gives it to you. Whatever you've done, the sickness in me is still worse. You don't get it. Nobody gets it. This is it for me. No, there has to be another way. Other people, I can't give up. I can't live like this forever. I'll find something. There has to be someone. There always is someone. And if there isn't, I'll do it myself. It won't be as good, it won't be what I need, but maybe that will finally prove it to you, huh? If I take things into my own hands, I can get my own back for once. You wanted to see me better? I'll show you better. Yeah, look at me. Really look at me. I'm gonna take the eye patch off too so you can see everything. Don't look away. Don't even blink. Watch me. Oh God. Oops. Things seem to get a little out of control there. We have disconnected the user for attempting to violate our policies. But don't worry, we'll still mark this as a job well done. Congratulations, Angel. Keep doing your best and making the world a better place. Another sinner is waiting for your guidance. Remember, all will be well when you are well. That sounds like a cult. Let's do the punish ending for the negative route. So this is it. Thank you, Angel. I'm glad you could see what needs to be done. I feel like I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. Every wrongdoing led me to this very moment. I feel... It doesn't matter how I feel. This is how it has to be. This is how it has to be. So why am I shaking? Why does it feel so bad? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. Nothing matters. This was only going to end one way. I'm sorry it has to be you. This is a grim fate for us both, isn't it? Please never feel guilty for what you must do to me. Please never stop. Even if I cry, if I beg, if I tell you I've changed my mind and I want to go home. You mustn't listen to me. I'm still weak, but I am ready. I am ready. Everything is going to be okay. It's only pain. It's only pain. It's only pain. I don't have anyone left to say goodbye to. I already left my landlord a note, so I'm ready. Selfishly, I hope you'll choose to remember me after it's all over. Doesn't have to be fondly, but I'd like someone to remember me for who I was. A pathetic wretch to the very last. This is just sad. Not all stories have a happy ending, but all endings are worth seeing through. Well, jeez, that was heavy. I feel like the next one will go with Sweetkixx. That was really sad. I feel bad for him. Poor guy. Let's go chat to Sweetkixx. Hi. Hi. So, you like the person who's supposed to change me into a better person or whatever? Whatever that means. That's correct. I will listen. Honestly, I'm just here for a good time. Wow, I should call HR and let them know someone's slacking. Jokes. I finally found someone who didn't run away in the first 3 seconds. I'm trying not to mess this up. Money must be good if you actually chose to apply to this job. Being a sinner is a poor man's work. Like, where's my money? Maybe I should have chosen a more proactive sin like robbery. Am I being too much? Don't leave, okay? I do want to talk to someone. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Please? Or is that cringe? Don't leave. Or else what? Or else? Yeah, or else what? Or else what? You caught me. Darn. It was an empty threat. But give me a day and I can think of an or else. Oh wait, we probably don't have all day. I'll think about it during our talk. Alright, let's get down to business. Because you're probably dying to know why I'm here, what my sin is. Crazy concept. Tell me, and does something happen if I don't? I want to see what will happen. You know what? Let's make this fun. Because life has been so boring and monotonous lately. By turning this into a game, figure out Sweetkixx's sin within an hour. Or else. I don't know what the or else is. Come back to me later for it. I'm down to add spice to this boring conversation. More freakiness. You see that it's boring too? I'm glad to know your awareness is working. You're so fortunate because I'm very fun. Here are the conditions of the game. 1. Persuade me to confess my sin within the time limit. 2. You can use any method. 3. I encourage manipulation. Love a good shiver down my spine. Alright, freak. That's it. These conditions work for me. You're so accepting of the situation. I guess you were made for this job. Let's try it. Game start. If you don't tell me, I'll punish you. Are we starting now? Let me get into the roleplay. Punish me? It's not a bad offer, actually. I think punishment is effective in authorizing control and compliance. Isn't that right? I'm getting out-freaked by everyone. That wasn't a bad start, but not a good one either. It was simply okay. And we know an okay is just another form of failure. That's what I try and tell Jared all the time. You shouldn't fail at your job or me. I become a menace to society and I don't want that. As per the terms of my job, I'll do my best to avoid that outcome. As per the terms of being a sinner, I will do my best to sin. I'm glad we can come to a mutual understanding. Seems like you've got a good head on your shoulders. Need someone like that. Oh, gracious angel, save me from my tormented soul. I've been waiting, desiring naught but only a precious savior. Pause on the roleplay. I had a thought. I'm gonna add another term to the game. Amend rule number 4. This game shall be played face to face. Well, sure. Then it shall be done. Shall. I'm looking forward to what my angel looks like. I hope you meet my expectations. Wow. What? Wait, hang on guys. He's hot. Wow. Oh, hello. You look like you just got out of bed. Hey, shut the up, man. So hot though. Oh no, you're cute. That's practically sexual harassment. Oh, he's adorable. Actually, really, look, there's a Miku figurine in the background. Love the bedroom as well. Oh my goodness. How are the people training their employees in this place? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Let's try again. Hey, pervert. Hi, it's me. Pervert. I'm not gonna deny it. Cute and mean. I like this guy. Is that supposed to be an insult? Excuse me? Wait, is there not a response where I can go like, yep, it is I, pervert. What the hell did you just call me? Pervert. A noun that describes a person whose sexual behavior is regarded as abnormal and unacceptable, according to the dictionary. Only a pervert applies to something like this. It makes them feel good to be superior over others. Foul play can be arousing. I don't know how to feel about it. I haven't tried it myself. There are so many things I've yet to experience. Life is so short and fleeting. You want me to show you how perverted I can really be? I admit it does feel a bit exciting to be superior. Oh, so this is a kink for you. You're a pervert, but you're my pervert. Oh, yeah, I am. 'Tis I, massive pervert. You chose me after all. I feel so blessed. I did, and it was a good choice. I am indeed a good choice. No, a fantastic choice, really. Since I've already established that I am a pervert, can we kiss now? Now that we've established that you're my pervert, we can move on to the next stage of our relationship. What even is the next stage? You, the pervert, me, the object of your perversion. Thank you, I really needed to get that ingrained into my head. My pleasure. I was gonna keep calling you my pervert so you won't ever forget it. Okay, moving on like I said. The next step is doing the thing we're supposed to be doing on this secretive internet confessional. You listen while I speak, you judge me while I plead for forgiveness. What about the game you proposed? I was kidding about the game. I'll just tell you what my sin is to make your job easier. Because I care just as much as you do. I killed someone. Does my quick confession earn brownie points? Sorry, I don't believe you. Why? I'm absolutely telling the truth. I killed someone. Before you begin your virtuous preaching, I'm aware it is morally unacceptable. But what's the difference between killing an animal and killing a human that makes one tolerable than the other? Neither of them are tolerable. Intent. I didn't choose to kill someone. It was instinct. My flight or fight response was triggered. Tell me about it. I'll give you the short version of it. I'm a stalker. Plain and simple. At first it was innocent following, but then he progressively became needy, jealous, obsessive. Following me around I can deal with, taking my pictures discreetly I don't give a shit about, but sending me gifts and letters in his nasty phones. Ew! Oh, it awakened a rage so uncontainable and pure I thought my body would explode. You wanna know what ticked him off? Because I was a man. All along, he thought I was a woman. Men can be beautiful and effeminate, I'm living proof. So true. But the dumbass never perceived me that way. He worshipped me as his goddess in a sick, debauched fantasy. So when he found out, he brought out this shiny kitchen knife and tried to kill me. As you can see though, I'm perfectly intact and healthy. I can't say the same for the stalker. What happened next? I managed to disarm him. Taking the knife, my body reacted first before my mind could. I stabbed him. It was self-defense. I was protecting myself. If I didn't, I would have died. Well, I would have done the same. He's innocent, Your Honor. It was in response. It was self-defense. You really mean that? That makes me satisfied. You look like you have more to say. I'm pondering, because I know how you're gonna react when I tell you this. Whatever. You're my gracious angel and I'm the tormented soul. I thought I was pervert. This sinner will confess. At first it was self-defense. One stab wasn't enough to kill him, sure. He was bleeding on the ground, but he was still breathing. That pained face of his as he bled out affected me. The image burrowed into my eyes like a worm slithering into my eye sockets, and all I could see was a dying man who wasn't dead yet. So I plunged the knife again to quicken his death before the pain became unbearable. What'd they call it? Oh yeah, mercy killing. It was no longer self-defense. I was killing him out of mercy. When he didn't die immediately, I stabbed his body again. And again, and again. Stillness. It was finally over. Objection! My cutie patootie defendant is innocent, Your Honor. That's a lot to take in, just like how I think he's gonna be a lot to take in, if you know what I mean. I tried to simplify it. I thought you would have passed out if I added in the gory details. Anyway, the story ends here. What'd you do with the body? Why are you so interested in the corpse? You should be paying attention to me. I'm the one in front of you. I'm the one laying my soul bare for you. I'm the one who's focused on you. If you tell me that'll make me happy, why would I want that? And why am I even considering it? Fine, I buried it. And the world continued on as we are insignificant beings despite us thinking otherwise. It's sad, really. Nobody caught on. No one noticed his absence. The stalker lived and died like the parasite he was. What were you feeling after it happened? Pity. Felt sorry for him. Someone who was so alone in the world won't be missed or remembered. It hurts my heart to think about it. His suffering would only continue if he were alive, so maybe it's better that he's dead. And my suffering would have continued too. I'm still really pissed about his misconception of me. Do you feel guilty for what you did? No, I feel relieved, at peace, and as you should. Do you understand me? My feelings? I do. I'm quite delighted by that. There's something about you that's deceptive. If you're lying though, that'll hurt me. I don't like liars. And you know, lying is a sin, Angel. Afterwards, I got this strange feeling. Like spiders crawling all over my body and into my scalp. It tingled. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm here, trying to figure things out. Do you know what that feeling is? Could be bed bugs, which is a problem of its own. No way, I'm not burning down my home for the possibility of bed bugs. Angel, can I be saved? Cut me and I bleed just the same. Pierce my heart and I die just the same. I feel emotions. I want love and happiness like every other person. Do I not deserve salvation because I saved myself from someone who tried to hurt me? Like what you said before, intent is what makes the difference. And my intent is justifiable. I didn't do it because I wanted to do it, it was out of necessity. Being human is complicated. We're so fragile, yet we bring so much destruction. These soft, fragile hands killed someone. If someone had loved the stalker, then maybe he wouldn't have attached himself to a fantasy that destroyed the both of us. If someone had loved me, then maybe I wouldn't be here confessing my sins on the internet to a pervert. Angel, would you love me? Maybe then this whole confessional business could be worth it. If you stop calling me pervert, that's fine. Why do you want a pervert to love you? At least a pervert can love everything about me. The stalker didn't want me, he was only chasing an illusion. It's embarrassing to admit, but if I were to love someone, it would be to the point I wouldn't be able to live without them. They would be my entire world. And I'd have no reason to keep living if I lost that world. To be loved by someone as much as I love them is a dream worth never waking up from. Love me wholly, obsess over my body, heart and soul, with all its faults and impurities. Possess all that is mine. I want to be yours in life and death. Freaky, but in another way. Romantic, isn't it? I can agree with your view. I'm like that too. Aren't we a match in heaven then? An angel and a sinner in love. How heartbreaking and tragic. What's next? Oh right, you're preaching. I forgot I had to grovel on my knees and cry for forgiveness. I could adjust the camera so you can see a clear evidence of me bowing before you. Yes, please do, please do, please do, please do. But I won't satisfy your perverse needs. No! Oh, this is so sad. Not yet anyway. You have to earn it. Hey, I'm the angel here. And no need to be so extra, just begging might be enough. I don't think I'm great at begging. You're already aware that I'm not the type to plead for my life. What must I do to be forgiven? To be saved, to be loved? If you seek absolution, you must repent and atone for your sin. Okay, what does that look like exactly? If you're gonna command someone, do it with details. You must express remorse for killing someone. You will listen to me and obey me. That was attractive. Don't make me like this. What? He's absolute freak. Oh, I love him. If I do show my regret, will you love me? I'll do more than just love you. If that's what it takes for you to show any other emotion, then so be it. You resigned to the situation so well. Were you a dog in your past life? Maybe a Pomeranian? Something so small yet able to launch a nasty bite. Then I shall perform a soliloquy dedicated to the subject of my sin. Dear deceased stalker, whose name I don't give a about. You shouldn't have been greedy, and yet you still decided to fly too close to the sun. You held many sins and died for it. I'm sorry you chose me. If it had been anyone else, maybe you'd still be alive and stalking. I'm sorry I killed you, but we all die someday. It just happened to be your time. I'm sorry I became a sinner, but it was all because of someone else's depravity that stained my purity. I was the victim first. I'm only guilty of the act, not the purpose behind it. May you rest in peace. You will not be missed. And how will you atone? What a speech though. I mean, I don't know. Pop off, King. Is that a bad thing to say? By not killing out of mercy again, I promise. So, how was it? That's it? Yeah, I'm done. Do you love me now? Well, this has been a delightful confession. I enjoyed our time together. Shy? You didn't answer my question, but I know the answer in my heart. I hope you make the sensible choice. I'm counting on you, my perverted angel. I will now conduct my judgment. His room is so pretty. I want to be in there so bad. Let's absolve him first and then we'll punish him. Pervert, you truly understood me. I knew it. The sick recognize the sick. The corrupted steer the corrupt. My heart is about to cry. This is what it feels like to be loved. I can see why love is a sustenance for people and why they yearn for it in a passionate worship. It feels so sweet yet so cruel. But it's not enough. The spiders are crawling all over me, boring into my ears as they whisper for more. Love me wholly. Obsess over my body, heart and soul with all its faults and impurities. Possess all that is mine. I want to be yours in life and death. And I vow the same. Everything about you, life and death, is mine. Although the sinner does seem attached to you by the end, we will not reject an accomplished deed. This may be alarming news to admit. We cannot guarantee your safety. However, we can guarantee praise in your paycheck. Thank you for being an angel. You make the world a better place. Good lord. See, now I don't know who the bigger freak is so far, but let's get his punishment ending. You're not so innocent after all. An angel who has their own fallacies and deceits. You are truly living your pervert namesake. While I, the vulnerable sinner, fell for your schemes in blind faith, You raised me up only to push me off the peak. I can understand it clearly now. You did it out of egoism. It makes me so happy, knowing that I brought out your true colors. Surrender myself to the fate that you sentenced me to will be a pleasure. Angel, punish me however you want, because I am yours. Carve me out of your desires, shape me into your vision, drown me in your depravity. You will fall with me. I feel like he's a bigger threat than I am. I'm gonna do Sweetkixx's bad endings now. So this was gotten by picking all of the negative chat options. I think we'll absolve him first and then we'll punish. Oh god, I just had something amazingly funny. You spare me. You should be the one asking me to spare you. I can see it in my mind. Your tender flesh against the blade, the pouring blood from your blooming cuts that I created. Your face contorted in beautiful tormented lines, and your eyes only seeing me as if I were the center of the universe. I understand this feeling now. It's love, isn't it? The desire to have what belongs to me in one way or another. This is love. It is absolutely not love, but they can't guarantee my safety once again. Well, let's head back to here then and we'll punish him. You truly are a pervert, you sick freak. I thought I was playing with a naive creature, but it turns out you were the mastermind and I was the gullible clown. As if you were to squash me like a bug in your so-called karmic justice. Was it funny? Did I make you laugh? Are you smiling down on me from your high seat? But Angel, it all comes back around in a vicious circle. And thanks to you, I finally understand the true meaning of those spiders. It was thrill. The thrill of killing, and I want to do it again. I see you. I see all of you. Your perversions, your corruption, your darkness, and Angel, like you must be punished too. I will make you fall. Well, that's not comforting whatsoever. Well, on to the last route. Someone called for an angel? Howdy. I was wondering when someone would show up. Unless this entire thing is a sham. I could play along with the pretense though, because you were kind enough to choose me. No, it's real. I'm here to help. Awesome sauce. I'm not sure I really need help, but let's just go with the flow. I'll submit my fate to your hands, fake or not. I think it'd be very enlightening either way. I'm very curious about how WebConfessional operates and what makes you almighty judges. Why and how are you different from the rest of us? I'll blow your mind. Yeah, I'll blow more than just your mind. Figuratively or literally. I'm not fond of acts of violence, but I find challenging my senses pleasurable. Okay. Weirdo. Do whatever you want with that knowledge. Next step is confessing my sin, correct? Although I prefer to call it a responsibility. Because if I didn't do it, someone else would have led them astray on the wrong path. Similar to your work, actually. You listen to sinners and help them atone, while I help people see the truth and accept the finality of their existence. Different means to an end, but the end justifying the means are quite alike. Journey to get there has not been easy, but it is rewarding. Seeing my flock of sheep grow has been gratifying. Cult leader? One of my proudest moments. Sometimes I can get a bit emotional when I talk about it. How are you? Did you eat yet? Did you? No, I don't eat much. Crave for emptiness instead. I relish the controlled absence I have over my body, and the validation of the notion that my body is just a vessel to house the soul is cathartic. Are you the same? Isn't emptiness fascinating? Many are chasing after fulfillment. But why find meaning in everything when meaningless offers the same gratification, if not better? People are always searching for something to prove that life is worth living. But life is so short and delicate. No one looks forward to death. I get it though, the end can be scary. And death is scarier when you have a life you're attached to. Sometimes I feel empty, but that could be depression. Depression is a door to the void. You can open it and welcome the emptiness, or keep it shut and locked out while wondering why you feel so vacant. Are you satisfied with your life? Hey, am I supposed to be the therapist here, or are you? Be well, because, well, no offense, you're here listening to people ramble on about their issues. Does that make you content? Happy? Don't psychoanalyze me. I just need the money. Money, capitalism, consumerism, debt, eat the rich. When are guillotines making a comeback? I like this guy. Have you tried seeking emptiness as a way to understand your position in the world? Elaborate. Maybe it'd be easier to explain in a call. Texting can be limiting and slow. And the weight of my sin will feel lesser than how grand I make it sound. So I'm calling. Hello. Oh, he's cute. Oh, I love his outfit. His outfit is very, the world ends with you. It's a pleasure seeing you. I'm sorry if the sudden call surprised you. I thought we could get to know each other more deeply if we spoke to one another like this. I'll let you get to know me deeply, if you know what I mean. Preferably 8 inches deeply. Anyways, it's fine. You wanna get punished? Oh, no, not at all. I really thought we could communicate better through call. It can be tough for me to express myself in writing. I don't want to give you a terrible impression. So, am I what you imagined? You certainly exceeded my expectations, but the vibes remain the same. Wait, hang on. His mattress is on the ground. Damn, bitch, you live like this? You're definitely not ugly. I'm flattered to hear that from you. So, does appearance play a factor in your decision making? Maybe I should have made extra effort, like taking off my beanie and combing back my hair or something. What's next after a bit of friendly discussion? Ah yes, my sin. Talking to you made me forget about it. Is this how WebConfessional lures sinners? Bait them with goodwill so they can reveal their most horrendous act ever committed, subjectively speaking. Your methods are interesting to say the least. I haven't completely fallen for it yet, but I'll humor you a little. What are you seeking for? This man is a cult leader, a sexy cult leader, but a cult leader. Show me if I'm truly a sinner. And if I am, save me. I used to be a wanderer. I wandered for meaning because I had no role in life. I had a sister, but I lost my role as a brother. Wait, that's sad. I had parents, but the role of son was taken from me. That is also sad. I could have stayed as a follower, but how could I worship paradise and eternal damnation from those who have never seen it? What else did I have left? Nothing. Then I realized that was a role itself, simply being nothing. I wasn't alone in this thinking. There were people with similar ideologies, but there were lost sheep who needed guidance, so I took my next role as their shepherd, though they prefer to call me their leader. And that doesn't seem particularly like a sin to me. It's heartwarming that you see it that way. Maybe you'll change your mind the further we go down the rabbit hole, huh? You can go further down my hole. What made you start thinking this way? I nearly died once. Father tried to kill me. Now, that might be a bit too intense from the get-go. Start from the beginning instead to ease things in. You can ease yourself into me. Alright, Yinny. As a child, I accepted everything that was forced onto me. The way I was supposed to speak, behave, and believe was my family's design. And as I got older, I started to question everything that I was taught. My world was owned by my family, but my mind was still mine. My father was a man of faith, but not a man of virtue. He did not agree with different states of life, so I kept silent while my sister was boisterous with her denial. He didn't like that. That's why, when she passed mysteriously, I suspected my father had a hand in it. What he had told me continues to haunt my passage of time. He said to me, she didn't believe hard enough. That's why she was abandoned. Oh God. Pardon my language, but your father was a huge piece of shit. He deserves every insult. He was a terrible man. It was a miracle that I didn't turn out like him. I love my sister. She was a shining beacon during the darkest times. When she passed, I couldn't bear it. Father became more relentless with the words of faith while my mother watched on as a bystander. How this weak mother raised such a strong daughter? I used to question that. Then I recognized my own shortcomings and realized I inherited her weakness. Unable to face the crumbling world my parents loosely constructed and the loss of my sister, I emptied my emotions and thoughts and lived like a ghost. I became devoted to the idea of living towards nothing, and that life was actually meaningless in the grand scheme of things. So that's when the feeling of emptiness began. It's the most probable. Then again, I only became aware of it at the time. It could have begun even earlier, I just never knew. But devotions other than my father's faith were unacceptable. When he found out, he went ballistic. Fury incarnated. I'd never seen him so monstrous. My childish mind thought he was a monster wearing the skin of a human. I wondered if the reason he chose to dedicate himself to faith is because he believed it would have turned him human. But he would have died before that chance ever fell on him. Before he died, however, he strangled me. That's when I felt it. The fear of being alive. I was only alive just to die, and the suffering I was experiencing happened because I was alive. The truth exploded right before my eyes and went off as gunshot in my ears. The death of my parents could be considered unimportant. What matters is that they're dead. How they died is irrelevant and quite grotesque. Well, horrible. I feel so bad for all three of them. I'm sorry I tried to kill you. I'm glad you're alive. You're sweet, but don't feel sorry for me. Helped open my eyes to the insignificance of my existence. Led me to a new family who understands me. Although I am rather embarrassed that I revealed so much of myself to you. Once I started, I couldn't stop. It's a confessional. You confess. This place has a compelling effect, I can't deny that. Or maybe it's the angel in front of me. You have a soothing presence that makes things feel like they'll be alright. Oh, thank you. May I refer to you as Angel? WebConfessional calls their work as Angel. Do you perhaps embody the graciousness and purity of the word? If you do, maybe that'll save me. I'll finally confess what has been weighing on my shoulders. I'm listening. Nothing lasts forever. My family perished, my beliefs were crushed, my world collapsed. Life is, in its actual form, meaningless. We're born, we live, we die. At the end of the road, there's nothing. Why not just embrace finality? Memories will vanish, artifacts you leave behind will be erased. People who remember you will depart. Please don't talk like that and give me an existential crisis. Traces of you gone. Forever. Annihilation is the ultimate truth. That's why we've decided to end it all. That is my sin. I hold the burden of dozens of potential deaths. This is giving cult. Oh no. Is this really the only way? There must be another option. Death is the conclusion to every beginning. But if you believe there are other options, I'm willing to listen. I'm open-minded. All this talk about sin when no one knows what it truly is it even real, or is it a social construct to control those of fear? Father made up his own sins and instilled fear into himself and his family. He used anger and faith as a front to hide his cowardice. I say made up because how could a father try to kill his children and think of it as a justifiable act? I'm not like my father. I'm not afraid. I cannot be. The helpless flock looks towards their shepherd for guidance. If I hesitate, they will doubt everything. I'm not afraid. Not anymore. You sound slightly afraid. You are brave. I've always wanted to hear those words. Coming from an angel, it feels more touching. It's always the hot ones running the cults, isn't it? Always the sexy ones. Can't be normal, can we? Can't be like Higuruma Hiromi with a 9-to-5 job, a stable income as a lawyer, and a good sense of moral justice and a really nice nose that I'd like to sit on. Anyways, perhaps the real reason I'm here is to say goodbye to someone who will continue to live on after I die. To have a final connection with a person, to have one last conversation before eternal silence. Or perhaps this is a cry for help. You're not leaving me. Oh no, I left my mark on you. My bad. I didn't mean for that to happen. Why do you want me to stay alive? We have no relation to each other aside from me being the confessor and you the confessed. Did my childhood draw out your sympathy? Do you pity me? When I'm gone, those feelings will fade into obscurity. You asked me to save you and I'm trying to do that. I'm starting to think my version of being saved is different from yours. I wasn't calling for heroism. I'm very curious now. What do you propose I do to delay the end? Try finding a new devotion. Okay, like what? You must have some ideas since you came up with a suggestion. Me? You? You offering yourself to me? Yes. Spreads legs. I could worship you. You probably like that. Yes I would. I've never devoted my life to a person before. Someone who's living in material. Someone whom I can see and possibly touch one day. Hopefully touch. Having faith is nothing so simple. There are no emotions, no expectations, no hopefulness. So to walk away from something I've committed myself to for most of my life is unknown to me. I'm not sure how to feel about it. Devoting yourself to me might save you. You're asking me to throw away everything I built to abandon my role. There are so many unknown variables to that, too much unpredictability. But keep going. It's cute to watch you try and persuade me. I wonder what you'll come up with next. It's funny. I'll treat you with tender loving care. Are you proposing to me? I'm not sure that's a great idea. I'd be leaving you behind as a widow. It's amusing. You act like you care about me, but it won't bring my hopes up. It can't. I actually don't. You're nothing to me but a number to my workload. I love that. It makes me feel like my life is worthless. Okay, you freak. I think that's all I have to say about myself and my sin. Is this enough information for you to come to a decision? You'll find out soon. Sounds ominous. Can't wait. Are you ready for judgment? Is anyone ever ready for the end? Go ahead. All the suspense will kill me before I can do it myself. My judgment is thus. Let's absolve him first. Oh God, what happened? Jesus, you're so gracious, so holy. If I died, I want you to deliver me to paradise or eternal damnation. You choose where I go. I feel something blooming inside the void. I don't think I've ever come across this feeling anymore. Why is he in a different room? Where is his mattress? It's similar to the way I yearned for emptiness, yet opposite of that bygone desire. I think it's hope or hunger. I've always resisted the urge, but now I want to crave for fulfillment. It's not food I need, I'm craving for your sustenance. Oh, angel, become my faith, my principles, and my God. You are my new meaning in life. Is this how Griffith from Berserk felt like? I need only you. Excellent work, Angel. Your invaluable skill strikes sinners right at the heart, transforming them into finer specimens. Never regret your judgment. You're doing just your job, and a good job at that. Thank you for being an angel. You make the world a better place. Okay, well, punish him. Punishment, surely. I laid my soul bare for you to see, hoping you would understand the layers of my humanity. I believed you're moral, just, and kind. You're supposed to be a shelter for sinners. But you only wear the face of an angel to hide your fiendish nature. I'm honestly amazed and slightly captivated by your cunningness. Very well, punish me. Drag me down in defilement. Fill my emptiness with pain and suffering. Have me beg for my life instead of ending it. Then crush my spirit until my body is a mere shell. That is the true absence of life. The catharsis I've been yearning for. Don't save me. Destroy me. Alright, freak. Alright, and time for Twilights bad endings. I will absolve him first. God, the CGs are so creepy and cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel free and liberated. The sin I held was only a construct just like my father's. You relieved me of that burden, that uncertainty. Now that we're at the finale, I can admit that there was a tiny fear still in my heart that cast doubt on my decision. But your absolution rids me of everything, stripping me bare and empty. You understand my views, and for that I am grateful. WebConfessional was truly enlightening. surpassed my expectations and hopes. I believe it's time to part. Do not mourn for me. Do not remember me. This is the absolute end. Yours will come to you someday. Farewell, angel. You saved me. Whatever happens is not our responsibility. The sinner's choices are not ours to bear. So don't regret your judgment. You're just doing your job. That's so morbid. You're no angel. You're sick creatures fallen from grace. Even less than my father, a monster who failed to be human. You're just a disgrace. You are nothing. Man, sorry. I hate you. Despise your work and your organization. I can't even go through with my plans anymore. This intolerable and profound feeling has filled the emptiness. I can't even describe what it is. The only thing I know is that you are the cause. You've done it. You actually saved me. But who will save you? I found my new devotion. Hating you. Destroying you. Your end is mine to deliver. A job well done in judgment. I don't feel like I've done a good job. That was all of the endings to WebConfessional. I hope you guys liked that as much as I did. I like that each 3 of the sinners had very unique motivation, like stuff that you don't often see. One of them just having to kill in self-defense and then realizing that he actually did feel thrill and excitement from the kill. And also just like the absolute like egotism that was reeling off of Sweetkixx. It was very, very interesting. Talking to him was so entertaining because you just absolutely didn't know what he would say and how he would behave, but he was absolutely unhinged and I really enjoyed it. And UnknownError as well, like I felt really, really bad for him. But it was also clear that he really needed help and wasn't able to get it. And it almost seems like he's kind of like the product of a failed system. And that is just really upsetting. It makes me feel bad for him. But also, it's so sad that he seems so incredibly far gone. Because, like, he hasn't hurt anyone ever. But his opinion of himself is so low and he genuinely believes himself to be so, like, sick in the head. It's almost like he's taken his bully's beliefs and in turn also internalizes and believes them as well. So I thought his route was really sad to me. The most psychologically interesting was actually Stylight's route. He does have like a cult that essentially follows him. And it's very interesting that he's come to embrace nothingness and the void as his motivation due to his upbringing, which I thought was a very unique take. And I really liked how he embodied it and used it as his motivator for something that he really wanted to do. But overall, I really like the writing in this. The dialogue was very entertaining. You can see the distinct personalities between all 3 of the love interests, which I really appreciated. And also, the art was gorgeous. The backgrounds were really pretty, and each of the love interests very clearly had like their own distinct styles and like art direction that like matched their personalities as well. I love this very much. I hope you guys did too. Thank you so much for enjoying it with me. If you guys do want to check it out and support the developers, I've linked the game in the description box below. And also, if you would like to support me, my Patreon is linked in the description box of the channel below as well. Supporting is not mandatory, just very, very appreciated. Thank you so much again, and until the next section, man, take care.